Hey guys.
Hey.
How you doing, man? This is
No.
KJ Freedom, and I'm with Damon Knight. He's FilthyRake. He's the one running the charity.
Thanks so much for coming on and chatting with us and playing some games.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Looking forward to playing games. Like, there's a lot of diversity here in terms of race, so there's a lot of things I can do. That you guys will have to watch out for.
Yeah, probably expecting a few cheeses, though, but it's all for fun.
Yep. Yeah, you missed. Well, you probably missed earlier. I played some games with Huck, and he off raced against me, and his off race is so much better than any of my mains.
Yeah, Huck's a pretty good player, so no shame there. Just even his off races are really good. Yeah, for sure.
We just want to say thank you for this opportunity. We're honored to play with you, and we're just gonna have some fun playing at your level. Playing against you, see how huge the difference is in levels. And for us, it's it's just exciting. So thanks a lot again.
Yeah, for sure. My pleasure. Looking forward to
All right.
it.
All right, we're gonna start the first game now.
Cool.
And thanks again. All right.
All right. I'm gonna hop out the call. Thank you.
Thanks. So yeah, guys, that was Hendralisk again. Super awesome coming on playing some games with us. Gonna kick all of our butts. So this should be fun. Alright, yeah, sorry, I have a cat still trying to get attention. I showed her to all you guys a minute ago.
Hey, you know what I was thinking when I play too? I can be on the Skype. I'm like, oh crap, and you can hear me. This will be funny.
Yeah, well, but you could say you can't though, because I'll be casting. That's the
yeah,
problem.
that's true. Never mind, I'll drop off. Never mind. I should
problem
probably
there.
cast it from my point of view. Alright, here you go. We're gonna start it off now.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna let you do the observing. Since you know what you're doing better than I do.
Wow, and then you can focus with your sweet, lovely voice.
My Red Bull powered voice.
Your 12 hours into the stream, whatever voice.
Alright. Alright, so I'll get you here. There we go. Watching your view. And we're just going to go ahead and introduce the players. Up here in the top left position on Heavy Rain, we have the blue champion of champions, the Zerg player, Complexity's Hendralisk, who everyone I'm sure is cheering for if they were physically here.
Yeah, and he just 2-0'd 5 in the last WCS. 3-0'd 5, right?
Crazy. And of course, his opponent in the bottom right. Maybe not the greatest of players, but he's got first place in all of our hearts. He is the Orange Terran, KJ's KenjiMuyo.
Oh yeah. So this guy just got back to Starcraft today. 2 days ago. He was like, "Oh, I'm excited." So he's been practicing. I don't. As far as percentages go, what do you think the odds of him taking a game from Hendralisk? It's going to be very low. But what percent would you go from 1 to 100?
Oh, so I have to start at 1. I can't give him a fraction of a percent.
Oh, you could. You could go 1%. That's a very good point.
I'm gonna give him like a 0.5%.
0.5%. All right, that's not a bad percent. I mean, it could happen.
It's not 0.
It's not 0. I've been watching his stream during his practice, and I'm gonna give him a 0.5%. The reason is I'm watching his builds, and he has some mechanical issues and some other stuff. But who knows? It's still better than winning the lottery.
Hendralisk's keyboard could break.
That's amazing. He's hatched first, of course.
Yep. I have to expect that he's going to go hatch first, probably against everyone. Just because, well, except maybe the Protosses. Because outside of a cannon rush, he's probably got the micro to be safe for pretty much anything as long as he scouts.
Yeah, even in Zerg versus Zerg, I wouldn't dare 6-pool him. it'll be just a waste. He could probably fight with the drones and
Not lose any.
not lose any, maybe a few, and then you're just dead. So
There are some idle SCVs going on here. Finally back to work. And of course, for those of you who have not seen any StarCraft today, this isn't something funky with the custom map. All of the workers are indeed wearing party hats. It is StarCraft 2's 4th anniversary. So happy birthday, StarCraft 2.
yeah, absolutely. Look at those funky hats. It's got the logos on them too, Terran, and then there's the Zerg. So very nice.
Love that the guys at Blizzard have such a good sense of humor.
Yeah, and pretty standard here for Hendralisk, except maybe no gas, which is not usual. He's just not concerned that he's not even getting gas.
Yep, no, we do see a pretty quick factory out of KenjiMuyo, followed up by a reactor. I've got to assume we're going to see reactored Hellions coming out here.
Yeah, and he's got good spread, of course, of his Overlord, as expected.
Yep,
He
yeah.
knows no.
He'll see this coming.
Yeah.
Oops. Hello to all of the wonderful people watching in chat. Welcome. Again, this is all for charity, so we're just here to have a good time, play some games, and learn from one of the best.
Yeah, he's also the Zerg versus Zerg expert, so we'll see how good he is too when he faces our other Zergs. He's just ridiculous.
Some links coming up here, just kind of getting a look around. Third expansion, or a third base, I should say, coming down from Hendralisk.
Yeah, no command center for Ken here, so
Yeah, he's pretty all in on this base.
yep, and of course, Hendralisk has 3 hatches already. 13 worker lead too.
Yeah, I mean his macro, he's just so on top of it. All these queens here, I mean those Hellions aren't going anywhere.
Yeah, he's not gonna lose to any drones to a Hellion run by or anything. But he could be bothered with mine drops. He has no detection at all, actually. But
He still has no gas. He's still not taking a single geyser.
yeah, he's like, I can beat you with no gas.
Is he just gonna go like mass queen?
He's gonna do the old Spanishiwa defense, right? Just mass queen. Watching this, I'm like, Ken should have gone mine drop. They would deny mining.
Yeah.
But of course, we didn't know that he would go such 7 minutes into the game with no gas.
He really is going mass queens.
Yeah, this is funny. Then this is kind of cool. This is the gamesmanship with our pro. He's just gonna have some fun himself.
Might actually get a couple of workers here. Because there's not a whole lot to defend.
Yeah, he didn't spot it, it looks like, and now he's gonna see it. It's only 4 Hellions, so let's see. There's first blood.
I got a couple of worker kills.
Yeah, he definitely got 5, and he's still got a few more, so he's not done yet. So that's not bad.
Let's say that reaction time's so good.
Yeah, so quick. No more, casualties there. But look, there's a 4th base.
Yep.
And it's still on 1 base. But this is strategic, Damon. I set up the lineup so then it progressively gets harder for Hendralisk. Not that it'll get harder, but the skill level gets better.
It'll get vaguely harder.
It'll be like Bruce Lee in the the Tower movie? What's that? The Game of Death or something?
Yeah, Game of Death.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce Lee will kick everyone's butt, but it gets progressively harder. So eventually he'll face Kareem later.
I was gonna say, is that you or are you Kareem?
I would say it's you, man. He's a ZVZ expert. So,
yeah, but I mean, Hux Zerg took me apart, so I've got to assume Hendralisk Zerg is a little bit better than Hux.
It sounds like you should canon him, man.
I was gonna say you're just mad because of that 2v2.
Oh no, your cannon skills were pretty good. No, I'm actually not bad. I thought it was hilarious. We were talking about it, and we are like, that was all SirMalagant's job to scout for that. And he's like, I was like, James, you had one job. Anyway, back to this game. Look, he's just gonna attack with these.
Yo, these queens off creep.
God, look at all these queens. This is gonna be fun. He has 16 queens right now, and they're going in. He's like, alright, noob, get out of my game.
Yep, I mean, he's still only on one base.
Oh yeah, this is hilarious.
He should pull those Hellions back and turn them all into Hellbats. God, the transfuses. Oh, he lost the queen.
Yeah, I don't think he can pull this off now with Ken's. Ken actually has pretty good units here, but we'll see.
Oh, but he shouldn't engage into this.
He's got a bad concave here for Ken.
Oh.
Let's see the micro. I'm surprised he's not focusing on those medipacks. As soon as the medipacks are done, and Ken backs off. KenjiMuyo is like, I need more help here.
Well, I mean, he picked off a surprisingly good number of those queens.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. And if you
waving bye to Kitty real quick in chat, bye Kitty. But yeah, no, this is incredible.
Yeah, this is fun. We're zooming back out and you see the stream of forces. The difference is Ken is not reinforcing nowhere near as fast.
Yep.
And that's neat to say when you're reinforcing with slow queens.
And slow legs. The problem is he left so many of his units in his base that whole time.
Yep. And it's hilarious. He still has not gotten gas.
Yep. And it's nothing but Marines now. All of the Hellions and Hellbats are dead. Another queen does fall. They're starting to run out of transfuse energy.
Yeah, that's true.
Ken might have enough to hold this.
He might, and then he'll go to the next phase, which is Hendralisk with gas.
I'm actually impressed that Ken is holding this.
Well, he is streaming in 1 by 1. Hendralisk's like, okay, so you're not a bronze player. So.
Though he is taking his 5th base now.
Oh my gosh, he's all over the place.
Look at that creep spread.
Yep. Hendralisk is definitely having fun. He's like, right, if I'm gonna play with some noobs, I'm gonna have fun.
I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't spelled out words with his creep tumors.
That's true. Well, you can only do so much with about 400 APM, I guess.
Oh, he's got to watch out. This actually could be a bad fight.
And I think it is.
Oh, he's getting surrounded.
And he can't fly out of this. These queens will just focus down those medibacks. Oh, nice.
The reinforcements showed up just in time.
Ken really needs to rally. His forces aren't rallied there. That's the problem.
Yep. Yeah, he's got too much stuff sitting at home.
Yeah, 191 units killed for Ken. He can say, yeah, I killed 191 units of Hendralisk, baby. But he's still way behind in supply.
Is that another base from Hendralisk?
Yes, he is. He's expanding in front of him. I think he assessed, okay, this guy isn't moving fast enough. I can definitely kill him just doing this style.
Oh. I mean, the stutter stepping isn't bad. He's preventing the links around, but all of his medevacs are dead.
Well, you know, Ken may not be a great StarCraft player, but he actually is a fantastic Warcraft 3 player. He actually, his team, you know, went pro at one point, I think. So, you know, he definitely can micro.
Yeah, that stutter step is decent. I mean, considering how long he stayed on one base, the fact that he's still alive is pretty good.
Yeah. His weakness really is typical of, you know, players that only play Diablo and Warcraft is the macro game. You know, the thing where you expand a lot all over the place as you know, as a StarCraft player. But, you know, micro and things like that, he won't have issues.
Yep, now it looks like Hendralisk is moving across the map with a pretty big force again.
Yeah, let's zoom out here and let's see the reinforcements. I mean, you can look at the mini-map.
Yeah, I like the lings that are streaming in from the back. He's gonna force this around.
You know, if I was Ken, I would probably send a group in a dropship.
Oh, here comes the lings from behind. But actually, I think this is gonna be close.
Is Ken even upgrading? Yeah, he has one upgrade.
Yep. Yeah, the problem is without speed, those lings couldn't get us around fast enough.
Yeah.
But I mean, Hendralisk can just throw his money away all day long.
Yeah, Hendralisk.
He's got the whole map.
Yep, he's got the whole map. Ken is definitely getting his money's worth as far as playing here, because he's being toyed with at the moment. The minute Hendralisk decides to get gas, it'll be over.
I'm not sure that he's going to ever get gas, though.
I think that's the challenge he laid for himself. It's like, alright, the first game I'm gonna play, no gas.
Because, I mean, I feel like this is pretty much it. Ken really doesn't have a lot of forces.
Yeah, that's true. This could go here now. This could end right here. Let's see.
I think the Hellbats are pushing it back for the moment.
Yep. Hendralisk could probably wait for 200, then go. But he's streaming in 1 by 1, which is, you know, kind of letting Ken feel like, hey, this is a good fight.
Well, you know, it's always nice to feel good about your defeat, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to feel bad when you die.
Yeah. Medivac's gonna go down. There you go. And the endless Ling Queen March keeps going. That creep keeps getting closer, so this slow march gets faster.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... There's so much stuff coming. I mean, there's a constant, like, 38 or so lings in production basically every moment.
It's like we're playing, like, mono battles or something. 2 units.
I was gonna say, it's a fun day Monday.
Yeah, it's like a fun day Monday for Hendralisk. I think he didn't get the memo.
the no gas fun day Monday.
But and Ken kind of is playing mono battles too. I mean, he has one more unit. He has a Hellbat. But otherwise, both of them are really relying on 2 kinds of units.
I mean, Ken is just refusing to die.
Oh, that's Terran for you.
People in chat are saying that Hendralisk is a terrible person.
He has to go through all these rounds, so I think progressively he's gonna be he's gonna have less patience as he gets to the rest of us.
I expect so.
It almost made me want to go first after seeing this game. Am I right?
You might have surprised him.
I know, he'd be like, oh, this guy's not mono battles bad. Could this be it?
Might be.
I mean, the creep is getting closer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with those reinforcements able to get there so much more quickly.
Ken does have his 3rd.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I was gonna say, the units just are streaming in so slowly that it's really giving Ken the opportunity to regroup, and those Hellbats are just doing so much work on those lings.
Yeah, you know, Hendros could probably, like, gather up 200 worth of units and then go all at once, and I think that'll definitely end it.
I think this is it. The workers are being pulled. There's no more Hellbats.
200 minerals left, 90. He's running out of, And here it is.
Here come the SCVs.
Here come the party hats. Yeah, I don't think we have a doubt that this is Hendralisk playing, huh?
Hey, you know what? He certainly has made this game fun.
Yes, exactly. Fun for him and fun for us. So if he was Terran, I bet you he'd be nuking all over the place.
There we go. There's the GG from Ken.
1 down.
Oh my.
All kill.
Yeah, I do expect this will be the all kill from Hendralisk here.
Exactly. So next up on our lineup.
I wanna look at the graphs here.
Yeah, check out the graphs, man.
Oh man, the resource collection rate is pretty good.
Alright, SirMalagant is here, and this is gonna be...
Is he the next game?
Yep.
Alright. So, SirMalagant, for those of you who have not followed us, which I can't really blame you for, SirMalagant is actually a pretty decent player.
Yeah, but we're gonna go with Josef first, actually.
Are we gonna do Josef first? Alright.
Yeah.
Josef also is not bad.
Yeah, he'll be a step better than what Hendralisk. I suspect he can't do the same thing he did to Ken, so we'll see. And he shouldn't.
By the way, guys, we are up to $605 out of our $1,000 goal, which is fantastic. Big heart to all of you out there who are donating. All this money goes to the Child's Play charity, which is games and toys for children in hospitals. It's a great charity, and if you can, you should definitely donate. There is a donate widget on the right-hand side of the Conquering the Galaxy for Charity.com website, and there is also a link on the bottom of my Twitch stream if you're watching it there.
And we're live now, obviously. We kind of want to not have as much, as least amount of downtime as possible, especially for Hendralisk, since he has to go through us.
He's being a good sport playing so many of us.
Yep.
So, of course, we do have up here in the top right the man himself, having defeated one player already, several more to go. It is the Light Blue Zerg Complexities Hendralisk. And his opponent, in the yellow, one of the Terran All-Stars of the clan KJ, it is Josef.
Yeah, so Josef is a probably right now a high platinum player, so this should be a little bit better game.
Josef plays some decent games. I mean, obviously, compared to the Grandmaster Pro player, he's gonna have a bit of a harder time.
Look at this, bro. We got some cheese.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna give him a full %. He has
right,
1% chance.
We got the party hat, and he's making some queso.
Now, this could actually work.
Yeah, if Hendralisk takes this lightly...
Oh, is he? Oh, he's double!
Full racks.
Oh, man.
The only problem is this, now he's gonna be like, with our games, he's gonna be extra pissed off. Damn it, Josef, what are you doing? We gotta butter him up.
Oh no, he's got his pull started, which is good. He's not like double expanding or anything. Hopefully, this first Overlord's gonna get to the base. Okay, it's not Proxy Reapers. It's just Proxy Marines. Oh, yeah. Bunker Rush! And now he sees it. I mean, now he knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and this is pretty typical in many ladder games anyway, so this is not something he's not familiar with, so... Let's see this insanity. Let's go, party hats.
Yeah, I mean, has the second barracks finished?
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, he's supply blocked.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh.
He doesn't have his other SCV for this.
Yeah, I mean, if you get supply blocked when you're proxying, that doesn't work.
and the Lings are here, so this is gonna spell the end of that.
Yeah, this is all over.
And because you're cheesing him, he might have to get gas on you.
Well, I mean, it's just gonna be over, right? I mean,
He's gonna bust right through.
there's no wall. The wall's just started.
He won't have any Marines there.
Yeah, he needs to lift his barracks and float it over.
It's gonna take too long to do that, so I think he's gonna make a few Marines and try to walk them, see if they survive the gauntlet of Zerglings.
And I like that he's got the guts that he's building a command center behind this.
Command center. That's funny. He doesn't have any units that shoots.
He should pull. I was gonna say, there we go. He needs to pull more SCVs to keep the repairs going.
Yeah, the trick is, can he get these Marines over? They're not gonna get past the Lings to help shoot. He has no barracks inside his wall.
Yeah, though, I mean, he's picked off 2 of the Lings. He's gonna clean this up. He's gonna get the Lings. Hendralisk is just letting him die. Oh, the gas.
Hendralisk is like, alright, now you die.
Now, I was gonna say, you made him mad now, Josef. Now we're all in trouble.
Yeah, this is like more of a real game now, although he's getting 4 gas. So he has something special planned for us.
Oh, Josef, what have you done? What is he doing?
Yeah, he's like, alright, I'm gonna try to catch up with 3 CCs. That's what he's doing. And he's hoping the vanity or the showmanship will let him, you know, catch up.
He's gone full YOLO now. Oh man. And at least he started the factory.
And obviously, Hendra's getting the lair. He has some exotic plans for us.
Josef, why? Why?
Now we're gonna see FilthyRake die to something special later. Watch.
I said no, he's just gonna like 6-pull me. Kill all of my stuff with the 6-pull.
Yeah. See, the thing is, though, the first 2 opponents for him do not show a border, so he doesn't know what level they are. So maybe he thinks they're bronze. Who knows? But when they get to you and me, he sees, oh, okay, these guys are competent. He might, you know. Oh, he's doing the queen push again.
Interesting. And the infestation pit? Is he going swarm host or infestor? What do you think?
I think he's not gonna go swarm host. He's probably gonna go infestor and have fun with infestors.
Let's say burrow move infestors and.
Yeah, because swarm hosts aren't really that much fun, especially if you're trying to be a showman. You know, unless you're like Stefano, who likes to bore the hell out of us.
just a whole bunch of beach balls.
Yeah.
That's swarm hosts. 6 of them have started. Oh, he's gonna use the queens. Yeah, he's building the super fast creep highway. Yeah, look.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, so he's just gonna rush those swarm hosts right up to the front door. Josef does see the swarm hosts, but I mean, what's he gonna do about it?
Tanks are nowhere in sight.
It's a shame. Actually, what I would really love is Banshees with Cloak.
That's true.
That would be perfect.
That's true. No Overseer, although it only takes him a second to make an Overseer and render that useless with all these queens. I have a feeling we'll have a faster game.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna let this go as long as the last one as punishment. Man, that creep is just right up that front door, too. Yeah, the swarm hosts are just gonna tear through this. I don't think I've ever seen a creep highway get built that fast.
Yeah, he's not even expanding. He means business. It's like, you cheese, you die.
Yeah, just more and more swarm hosts showing up.
So actually, this gives me an idea, Damon. I think what we want to do is show, like, maybe send a couple of misrallied SCVs or something to his base. He's like, oh god, this guy's terrible. Let me have fun, you know, and like pretend you're bad.
Go for the mind games.
Yeah, exactly. Make him think you're really, really bad.
Yeah, somehow I don't feel like that's gonna work. I mean, I am really, really bad, but...
Well, you know, like, bronze bad.
Yeah, and I mean, this game's already all over.
Yep. Despite 3 CCs, Hendralisk is getting a backup plan with the expansion here. But there's only 1 tank, and that's not enough to stop this. He's gonna see it too. How did he see that? Oh, he has the changeling up there. That's why he saw it.
Yep.
The wall has been breached.
Yeah, so that tank's going down.
This is not Sparta, man. It's over.
This is what happens when you cheese, Hendralisk.
Yep. No need to look at stats there. That was a typical punishment game.
I mean, honestly, like, Josef could have made that work if not for the supply block just completely killed him.
Yeah, exactly. Our next up is SirMalagant. And let's get a map choice here. We need it now.
Oh my. Telling you, man, Scrap Station. When in doubt, make a play on Scrap Station. Go old school.
Should we do old school?
How long does it take to pick a map? Come on, dude. Or do like Lost Temple or something.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Frost for him.
Oh, you're too nice.
Where is that Frost?
Alright, getting ready for game number 3. So far, Hendralisk, unsurprisingly, is undefeated, taking down Ken and Josef. Next up is going to be SirMalagant. Hi, and I'm being visited by a cat. Alright, so we're going to be playing on Frost.
Yeah, so definitely better opponent now for Hendralisk. But we know that, you know, we kind of know what the expected outcome is, but this is going to show the power of Protoss. Whatever that means.
It's, you know, it's one of those things where if God help us, one of the Protoss wins, whether it's a SirMalagant or a Panda or me, I can just see Reddit now, you know.
See, a newbie can be Protoss. If Scarlet did it, the difference is Scarlet is a GM player, you know, top-notch pro.
Yep.
So I wonder if Hendralisk is downloading the map because it's that old. It's only a season old, so I doubt it.
Oh, and I just lost my camera because my cat's a jerk and knocked it off of my monitor.
We're just waiting on Hendralisk here.
Damn cats. Nothing but trouble. Try to get this back in position. There we go. I think that's reasonably correct-ish. Yep. Cat climbs up on the desk, knocks everything over. Typical. Just some minor technical difficulties there with Hendralisk. We're just gonna have him relog and fix that game right on up. So what do you think? Is SirMalagant likely to play standard, or is he going to cheese it up?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to cheese him, man. I really don't think so. After what happened to Josef, he's hoping he'll do the same kind of thing that he did to Ken.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I'm watching for the. I'm going to watch the rest of these games. I'm going to see if he keeps opening hatch first. He might get some cannons from me. You never know.
Yeah, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to pick a different map. Something might be funky with this map.
I actually had this same problem with Huck. He wound up having to host the games.
Yeah, sometimes Battle.net gets funky like that.
I said, guys, just, you know, try and get this third game going between SirMalagant and Hendralisk. Bear with us, we'll have it going. I do want to say a big shout out, obviously, to Fear Dragon, who I see is hanging out in the chat. So, hi to Fear Dragon. I want to remind everybody again, while we've got some downtime, this is all for charity. So, if you haven't already donated, it would be awesome if you did. This is all going to Child's Play. There are links both on the ConqueringGalaxyForCharity.com website. There's a whole donate widget on the right. Or, if you're watching on Twitch.tv directly, there is a big Child's Play image on the bottom underneath my stream there that will also take you to a donation page. We have raised $605 so far out of our $1,000 goal, which is fantastic.
I'm ready, dude.
We have just a little bit more to go, though, so hopefully you guys can take me over the top there. As we're getting ready, we're going to start this next game here on Frost. SirMalagant versus Hendralisk, a Platinum Protoss player, against our GM ProZerg.
Alright, man. Our chances get better each time. So if we gave 1% to Josef, what's SirMalagant?
1.5 to 2%.
Alright, sounds like milk.
Alright guys, so up here in the top right corner, as the green Protoss, will he have the power of Protoss here today? It is KJ's SirMalagant. And in the bottom left cross-spawn position, he is 2-0 in our all-kill format here so far today. The pro player from Complexity Gaming. He is the light blue Zerg Hendralisk. I mean, he's gonna win. I don't think there's any question in anyone's mind whatsoever. But you know what funky thing will he show us? I mean, First game, he went mass base, mass queen, slowling, no gas. And then game 2, he responded to a double proxy racks with a crazy creep highway with swarm hosts. So what do you think we're going to see out of him this game?
And I have no idea. It's cross spawn, so he has plenty of time. So it's a long cross spawn. So maybe we won't see this queen thing anymore. Maybe something else.
Well, anything is possible, of course, when you've got a player this good. He is continuing to go hatch first.
Zergs, take note, baby.
I would say we have Protoss take note. Cannon rush, for the love of God, cannon rush.
Cannon rush this guy, man. I mean, look, you sneak your probe out here, make sure you have 2 and get out. Or maybe don't even show your probe, so then he thinks you're going gateway expand.
Yep.
But we're speculating.
The scout is coming out now from SirMalagant.
SirMalagant loves DT. So
wow! Triple hatch before pool.
Oh yeah.
So greedy.
It's not forage.
Yep. Though I mean, even if it was right it's a 4-player map. The likelihood of a cannon rush on this map is pretty low.
Yeah, he'll probably pull drones and just make sure it doesn't get up, and then he has a huge econ lead.
Yep. Well, I mean, it takes so long to reliably scout the correct base that chances are by the time you got your cannon rush started, even if you go double hatch before pull, you would still have your pull done in time.
Yeah, you remember, SirMalagant is a Zerg expert. He's played thousands of games with me. Now, granted, I'm like 2 steps, 2 way down from Hendralisk, so he knows what to do. He just has to expect twice the APM, twice the macro, and all that.
Yeah, though so far, Hendralisk's APM is pretty low. I wonder if he's playing one-handed.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past him. He's like using one of those ball mice. You know what I'm talking about? Like, let me try this. Or maybe one of those touchpad, like on Max.
He's secretly wearing oven mitts.
So he's gonna spot this.
Yep. Now he does know that at least that base isn't there. The expansion is down for SirMalagant. We do have a Robo follow-up. Pretty standard, fairly safe opening.
Yeah, it was this map where Scarlet beat Dongregu.
Yep, with the 7-gate.
Yeah, so if I was SirMalagant, that's what I would do. Especially if Hendralisk here does not get gas.
With the previous games, I actually would have really liked to see a Stargate with some oracles.
That's true.
Even with all those queens, you can still just get so much damage done to the worker line.
Yeah, look, he sees like, there's an expansion. This guy's competent. Alright. I may need some gas.
12 drones in production.
Yeah, usually you want to get gas by like, at the latest 6:30, so it's right about now, but you usually drop two extractors. So he hasn't done that yet, so he's really confident he can hold whatever he throws at him without gas. With just queens.
Slowlings and queens, man.
Yeah, Spinisuo style. It's making a comeback.
Now, of course, you do not want to lose your mothership core to slow queens.
Yeah, but they're Hendralisk queens. They're not just slow queens.
Always gotta watch out, though.
James is playing with fire here, SirMalagant.
Yep. Now, of course, the Robo Bay has finished, so Colossus production can begin. There's Thermal Lance started. He just doesn't have the gas. He hasn't taken any gas at his expansion.
Yeah, so Hendralisk, a full, he's getting 3 gas, 4, 5, 6.
6, so all of his gas.
Yeah, all at the same time, 2 minutes later than usual.
He's just playing as greedy as he could.
Yeah, he basically wanted to saturate all mining bases and then gas up. So it's a pretty good build. SirMalagant didn't punish him for it. He has a lot of lings out too.
Yeah, all these lings moving across the map, and there's not a lot of gateway units out, and the Colossus is just now starting. These lings could honestly probably just end the game.
I don't think so, man. SirMalagant is used to my ling shenanigans.
Gotta watch out, he's moved out of position.
Yeah, but not if he moves out like this.
It's 'cause he's got no photon overcharge now. It's way over at the third. Is he trying to expand?
He's checking for the Zerg version of a cannon? What the hell is he doing there?
He's trying to get that Overlord, I think.
Ah, okay. So look at that. Hendralisk is like, this guy's hunting for Overlords? That's level 3. There's an expansion for Hendralisk now, too.
Yeah, fourth coming up. I'm actually really surprised he just hasn't done anything with these lings. They're just chilling.
Yeah, man, this is, getting 4 bases when you see the Protoss has not expanded yet. The third means it's a 2-base thing, so you're kind of wary of getting your 4th. But, Hendralisk says, there's no way you can beat me with, even if I take this risk. So that's probably why he's going the 4th.
Yeah, no, only one Colossus still for SirMalagant. There's the second one finally getting started.
I mean, supply-wise, he's, within striking distance. And look at that. Hallucinated Phoenix. This is advanced level strategy.
Yeah, at least compared to what he's seen so far. Now, there is a spire coming down.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Wait. There's 13 spine crawlers being built.
So he's going to try to hold off whatever push comes until Muta comes. I think that's what he's doing here. Basically, he banked minerals early, right? Got his production going for minerals, and then SirMalagant's going to see it. And then he's going to try to hold off. Because, when you go Muta, you usually can't hold the Protoss push, right? So he's basically putting a ton of spines. I don't know, man.
I feel like he could just push across the map with that many spines.
Yeah. Let's see what SirMalagant does.
He's probably just thinking, wait, what?
He's like, he has that much minerals to throw around.
The third is started for SirMalagant, but it's being counterattacked by lings.
Yeah, that might go down unless he does some warp-ins.
Yeah, the cannons kept it alive.
Alright, so we still got a good game here, considering. He's gonna go past it. He's like, I'll take just your slow queens. And he could actually hang out on top here if I was him.
All those transfuses kept that one spine alive for so long. It's still alive.
I'm surprised he doesn't go up the ledge, honestly.
Oh, here come the lings from the side.
He's getting over eager here. He should have been up the ledge and then force field out,
Yep.
And now he's gonna pay the price with the spine attack.
Interestingly, so I'm kind of oh. Yeah, the zealots are just getting destroyed. Now, I mean, he's getting some work done with those Colossus, but
yeah, and look, he's mining up here, pretty good.
The Greater Spire has been started, so Broodlords are coming.
SirMalagant needs to hurry up and get a ball. He kind of attacked when he had half a ball. And we know how half a ball works. They don't bounce that well, so look at this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to get this base, but
yeah, but that's probably why he has the support. He's like, alright, in case I lose, I can go the other one.
That's so many spine crawlers. 8 Broodlords under production.
Oh my gosh. And they are going to be marching forward. Where are the Broodlords?
What are those zealots doing? A handful of them hanging out there.
Yeah, I don't know. They kind of lost the instructions from their boss. Because he got tied up here with the Broodlords that was out here.
Like the single Phoenix is like, don't worry guys, I've got this.
He needs some Tempest. You know, the funny thing is, every time I get Broodlords against a Protoss, they usually have like Tempest by then.
Whereas, dude, you have a second Phoenix. You have a second Phoenix. Bring it. Bring it.
He's focusing on this side of the map. There's a battle here on the left, so he's doing what he can. There's a battle here on the other side with Broodlords. He's all over the place, and he just got... How did he even sneak out these Broodlords all around the map? That's amazing, man.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a Broodlord rush.
Yeah, I mean, there's a nice force. It looks like he's going to lose that one base, or Hendralisk is going to lose another base, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. This Broodlord force is just going to clean up this base. He does expand it here. This will go on for a little bit, but I've never seen a Broodlord rush before. It's just pretty awesome. It just shows the power of a pro player. You know, just kind of running away with the game.
Yeah, just kind of having fun.
Yep. SirMalagant's not going to GG out until he loses his base, I think, because he does have an expansion. He has air, although those Void Rays are not long for this world. He still has his force here, so.
Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, this has been all over for quite a while.
Yeah, so, you know, Damon, does this give you any ideas for your turn?
I mean, I'm still just thinking that cannons really feel like the way to go.
Yeah, man. Don't be ashamed.
I was gonna say, especially with his the tendency we've seen so far to go for the expand before pull.
Yeah, I mean, you know, cannon boys are people too.
Yeah, I mean, this, you know, Hendralisk is up 100 supply at this point.
And there's the last push by SirMalagant. See if he can clean up all the bases, which of course he can't because of the resupply. I mean, these spine crawlers are just pretty amazing how they held up. And he has bases all over the place too, so you know, better game than the last one. The games keep getting better though, actually, so that's the good news. But the gap between him and mere mortals just is very apparent. Yeah, he snuffed out this base. He's about to go there. And once the Broodlords arrive there, he's just gonna go. Actually, I think if he loses his Colossus, he may just like, screw it, I'm done.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Fortunately, some of the folks in our chat are, as Day9 likes to call them, enemies of fun, and are complaining that the games are not sufficiently high level to be worth their time.
Well, that was the whole point of the matchup. It's for regular people to play a pro. If you want to watch professionals play, go watch a pro tournament.
Yep, we're just having some fun here, enjoying some games against Hendralisk, who was kind enough to come and stomp us and let us have a good time playing with him.
Yeah, it reminds you of the newbie stomp. What are those they call them in Brood War? Yeah, it's almost like comp stomp.
Well, what was it? Team Liquid did it too, right?
Yeah. Well, guess who's up, man? It's you.
Is this me? Is this my game?
Yes, sir. What map, man? What map are we gonna see the super duper cannon rush?
Let's just go with Overgrowth because it's a good map.
Okay, Overgrowth it is.
Alright guys, so this one's for all of you watching, this is my game. So the commentary is just gonna be from me.
Yeah, and what I'll do is I'll just view it from your view. Now, unless it's distracting for you, then I'll log off.
Nah, you can stay on.
We can laugh together.
This is gonna be a rough game. Let's see, why does it think I'm Terran? No, I'm not Terran. Alright, this will be a fun match.
Actually, we have MVP Fanboy next to if but I don't know. I think we're running out of time. Anyway, let's go. Let's do it.
Alright, guys. We're gonna see how this goes. I am likely to get completely destroyed.
Based on that last game, I don't know, man. You're a level up, right?
I mean, this is true, but...
And you had the scouting info.
Yeah, but I also haven't done this in a very long time. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I won't be commenting on what Hendralisk is doing at all. I'm just gonna watch the game and have fun with you.
Seems like a good plan.
Although I have a feeling, even if I tell you what he's doing...
It probably would not make any difference at all. Now guys, my probe is moving across the map probably a little bit later than it should be. And what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to build over here originally, because you can cross the gap. So we'll see if I can make this work. This will be a tough one. So yeah, I don't cannon rush pretty much ever, so this
desperate
is
times call for desperate measures.
exactly. Yeah, we'll just kind of see how this goes. It will either go really, really well or really, really poorly. Those are pretty much the only options. Hopefully he is continuing to do what he's been doing all day long and going hatch first. Clearly not going double hatch, or I probably would have seen something. Alright, first cannon going down. I'm gonna start getting ready to head over here with my probe guy. Oh, he sees what's happening. He knows what to expect now. So the real question is, can I make this work? I have my doubts. But I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, there goes the cancel. Which is about what I'd expect. And now I've got to try to figure out what he is up to. So at the very least I do deny him that for a little bit. He does have lings out on the map I just saw, so gotta try to keep myself alive here. Nope, alright, well that's done. A valiant effort on the cannon rush. I did at least delay him a bit, so not a total loss. The real question, of course, is will I be able to keep myself alive? What am I doing here? Yeah, I mean, the fact that he's got his gold going as his expansion is not great for me. He will have a ton of mineral income at his disposal. Plus, you know, I made the fatal mistake of cheesing him, so I'm likely to face his wrath. So I'm not dead yet, but I will be soon, probably. So, given what we've been seeing from him so far, it's pretty hard to predict, but I would not be surprised if there was like some Nidus Worm or something else funky and unexpected coming here. So far, I'm just trying to play this reasonably standard at post-Cannon Rush. Probably going to go for my standard Immortal Zealot, just because it's pretty good. And I did at least delay him a bit. See a lot of creep spread. Which has me a bit concerned, but can only do what I can do. I've never actually done this starting with a Cannon Rush before, so it will be interesting to see how we make out here. Oops. Let's see if I can fake him out a little bit here. Is he finally cleaning up my pylons? Oh wow, that's a lot of spine crawlers. Oh, that's a lot of spine crawlers. Alright, so I might be adjusting my plan slightly here. Yeah, definitely going to adjust my plan a bit. That is a lot of spine crawlers. Gonna try to be a little sneaky. Oh crap. Oh crap. This is not gonna go well. I just can't DPS my way through that. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a problem. Yeah. Alright, well. Pull back, pull back, pull back! I lost too many gateways. I don't think I can hold it. Holy Jesus! Why? Why, God, why?
He's blocking you with spine crawlers.
Yes, yes he is. Oh man, this is so bad. I'm doing everything I can, but it's just so many spine crawlers.
It's a valiant try, man.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Crap, 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 crap. Up, 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 up. Oh god.
You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you?
I'm trying to make this work. He just has so much vision.
You have no idea.
Oh man, this is so. It's fun. I'm like.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Alright, I'm done. Oh, that was so funny. To the folks in chat who are asking, I actually don't know how you get games versus Hendralisk. My buddy here, Freedom, set this up. Oh man. Yeah, that was brutal.
I guess it'll be my turn here.
All right, guys. So this is the real one.
I don't know about that. You guys have fun. I'm going to be off Skype, I guess.
Yeah. I will catch up with you later.
Alright, man. Help me. Pray for me.
Oh, we will.
Later.
There. Oh man. All right, this is gonna be the real one. Freedom is going up here. He is our hero. He's the highest league of us. Pretty good guy, pretty good player. If anyone can do it, he can. So, your Freedom, I've seen him almost take games off of Ender. So, I said if anyone can do it, it's him. My own gold. I didn't think to check that one. I'm gonna, like, after this, we're totally watching that replay. I need to see for myself the insanity that happened there. Alright, Freedom can do it. Again, don't let the Diamond League thing fool you. He's like high diamond in Korea, so he's really a Master League player. Oh man, crazy stuff here, guys. Alright, here we go. In the bottom left position, he is our hero. He is Freedom, the man with the plan, who can hopefully regain some glory for us here against Hendralisk, his opponent in the top right, the pro player from Complexity. So far, he's killed all of us in incredibly entertaining fashion. So we'll have to see what he's got in store this game. Ah, man, I felt so good about that cannon rush. It went so wrong in the end. Thought I had it. So both players opening. Wow, man, how does Hendralisk already have so many workers? It's just crazy. Anyway, both players doing pretty much the same thing so far. Nothing too crazy or unexpected, though I would not imagine that there would be at this point just yet. The Overlords just gonna kind of wave, not quite gonna run into each other, but they're just saying, hey, how's it going? Howdy. Does look like we are going to see the completely usual hatch first from Hendralisk, just like we've been seeing every game so far. Freedom is going to do the same. It's really just, you know, kind of demonstrating how good Freedom is. He's not too far behind what Hendralisk is doing at any given point in time. Pool started for Hendralisk a bit before Freedom's. Freedom's should be starting here in just a moment. There it goes. Again, it's just those little edges that start to add up throughout the course of a game like this. Both of the Scout Overlords are going to reach their destinations here pretty shortly. No gas taken from either player. Really, at this point, it is a true mirror matchup. And yeah, all totally standard, totally normal. The double queens have, of course, started for Hendralisk. I have to assume that Freedom is going to anticipate this. He's following it up, actually. He's going, there we go, double queen and a couple of things. Really just wants to make sure he is as safe as he can be against this very creative Zerg player that we've been seeing here so far today. Both players still gasless. First queen's starting to move across the map already. Bit unexpected. We'll see these lings here. Pushing away the overlords. One of the lings does immediately get taken down. The second one is going to get in, get a pretty reasonable scout. Sees that the no gas is continued, though Ender is in fact taking his gas at his expansion. Very sneaky. And this, of course, has been scouted by Freedom, by the Overlord. He doesn't know that it's there. Just continuing to push these away with the queens. He's actually gonna probably pick this Overlord off with his very well-placed queens. Double Evo chamber coming down. All 4 gases now being taken by both players. Hendralisk, man, I mean, he's already up 10 supply. How is he already up 10 supply? I mean, admittedly, Freedom's bit supply blocked from a couple of Overlord kills, but man. Those pro skills, man. Roach Warren coming down from Freedom. Hendralisk is opting for Ling Speed and getting his lair. And just 12 more workers. 13 for Hendralisk. And Freedom is going to start catching up here a bit. But just really, Hendralisk is showing that macro. Evolution chambers have started for Freedom. A couple of additional lings, probably for defense or scouting. Third has been taken by Hendralisk. This has not yet been scouted. Freedom is trying to even up the Overlord kills a bit. Manages to pick one off, supply blocking Hendralisk, though not for very long. Does look like Freedom will get this scout, though there are a lot of lings starting to move across the map, and Freedom doesn't really have any roaches or anything, so he's going to be completely relying on his queens at this point to deal with this. Hendralisk has gotten his own Roach Warren done, starting to get some spines built. Freedom has taken his own third, and he should see these queens. Hendralisk's going to try to get some damage done on them, gets a surround on one of them. He might actually, oh, he does get a queen kill. Fantastic pickup for Hendralisk. That's the sort of loss that Freedom really does not want to take. And his speedlings are just going to run right on in here, get a huge scout. Look how fast those things move. The lair has started for Freedom, a lot of roaches being produced, while Hendralisk has started his infestation pit, actually just finished, and the upgrades have begun for Freedom. Freedom actually has taken a pretty significant supply lead with all of those roaches. However, the wall of spines has begun. A lot of workers being built still for Hendralisk, though most of them are apparently getting turned into spine crawlers. Real question is, what are these roaches for? Is Freedom going to attempt a push? He could actually pretty reasonably assault this third if he wished. But man, that's so many spine crawlers. Freedom is really just going crazy on the roaches. We do see pathogen glands coming out for Hendralisk, so I do expect we will see infestors here. The Speedling running around sees no mining taking place and sees some roaches popping off of that third. So he should know just what to expect. 7 infestors have started. 10 now. It's going to be a scary army as just Hendralisk finishes his spine walls everywhere he can. These roaches even are going to get immediately scouted by these overlords. Freedom will probably abandon his assault as pooping the creep, puking even right on them. He's actually going to go for it. There's a lot of links coming out, and with these infestors in place, he may just get fungled. He just immediately backs off when he sees that mass spine wall. Ventral Sacs and Pneumatized Carapace coming out here. what is gonna go on here. So we'll be very curious. Of course, repositioning all of these spines, and just everywhere he goes. Oh, that was a great fungal. I feel like this is just going to be a crazy mass fungal. Freedom doing a pretty good job, actually still managing to pick off as much as he can and minimize the damage from those fungals, but there's just so many of them. He actually runs by with these roaches, trying to get some damage done. Does manage to get a free infester there. Oh, but he's got to watch out. The infested Terrans are coming. And the fungal holds those roaches in place. They will get some damage done. A few roaches are getting up into the main, however. Try to get whatever damage they can done. Pick off some lings. Pick off Queen. Pick off some roaches. And really just whatever damage he can get done is a win for Freedom at this point. He's actually still very even in supply, though Hendralisk has a huge 18 worker advantage. Freedom's still really not mining from his third at all, and continuing to try to push across the map with all of his roaches. The infested Terran's coming out. He's trying to snipe the infestation pit. He actually is going to get it here, which is a great pickoff for him. But long term, his economy is really going to suffer. But he's just continuing to flood units across the map. This could actually be a difficult hold here for Hendralisk. Ling's coming around with some good fungals, trying to whittle these numbers down. Again, just great fungals doing so much damage. Just Freedom continuing to run by roaches as much as he can. He is not letting off the pressure. He's picking off workers now, trying to cut down that worker lead. Oh, and actually getting a couple of infestors here as they try to move up and reinforce and defend the main. He's got to watch out. Oh no, that was some move commands there, and loses a couple of infestors basically for free. Freedom is actually way ahead in supply right now. He's got a reasonable shot at taking this game. He's done so much damage. Oh, burrowed roaches in the mineral line. Freedom is just going all out here. I mean, these spines are really absolutely integral to Hendralisk if he wants to hold this game. Great burrow movement again, keeping those roaches alive as long as he possibly can. There is no detection at this point. Yeah, just Freedom doing a fantastic job here in this game so far. Continuing to move his roaches across the map. Reinforce, pick off queens, pick off roaches. He's just not giving Hendralisk an opportunity to recover. Hendralisk has got a fourth base, so he does have a great deal of larva available, but I mean, Freedom has just got him down to 27 workers. He's stopping him from doing any mining. And Hendralisk, I think, is going to lose this game. He's down to 100 supply. Freedom is not letting up with the roach pressure. Picks off, I think that's the last of the infestors. Roaches and spines are basically all Hendralisk has left. He's down to 26 workers. Oh, the infested, I completely missed the infestor getting into the main. And the mass beach balls of doom doing a ton of counter damage for Hendralisk. That was a great play. Freedom definitely still has the supply edge here, and the worker edge, but it's a dangerous game. Of course, also still has all of these burrowed roaches here. Gonna snipe a lot more of the worker line for Hendralisk. More infestors coming out. Freedom really needs to target fire that infestation pit. Try to do as much damage as he can, but though he is moving back across the map with the rest of his roach army. He will probably pick off this base and the infestation pit. This is a crazy game here from Freedom so far. Oh, the infestor's getting back to work on the main. I actually think he's going to get this. Where is that infestor? Like, seriously, where is it? It manages to pick off that base. Freedom is going to snipe the fourth base here. It's just so many roaches. He's still up 100 supply. Some phenomenal play. The spine wall is going down. Hendralisk is just not going to let this base die. Freedom is burrowed roaches, man. He's getting so much work done with those. The main did go down, of course, for Freedom. He's actually probably going to lose his spawning pool here. But there's just no detection for Hendralisk. He can't see all of these burrowed roaches that are just completely ignoring. Oh god, look at that concave. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. They're all just gonna pop. There they go. Instantly sniping that hatch. There are no more mining bases for Hendralisk anywhere on the map, and he's supply blocked. I just don't think there's really anything Hendralisk can do at this point. He does have the money to build a new nexus, or a new hatch, but only if he can stay alive. And I mean, it's really over. I mean, Freedom's got this. At this point, yeah, holy crap, Freedom, beast moding it, takes a game off of Complexity's Hendralisk. Hendralisk, in all fairness, was kind of playing around and trying to be goofy, and he underestimated Freedom. That was crazy. Big congratulations to Freedom for managing to take the game. I'm speechless. I did not think that anyone would take a game off of Hendralisk there. I mean, clearly, you know, screwed around with him, not playing his normal best. There's still going to be one more game. Oh, Agent Orange is not here. Oh, so they're going to rematch it. Alright, we're going to get a rematch. There was supposed to be one more player here for the final game of the series, but he is a no-show, so they're going to rematch. I suspect that this time Hendralisk is probably going to take it a tad more seriously and probably give Freedom a proper face. Oh, excuse me. A proper face stomping. Should be a lot of fun. So they're just gonna wait. They're gonna get this game created here. Oh man, that was crazy. I don't know what else to say about that. That was seriously just a crazy game, and that was awesome. And, you know, all of this, again, everybody's here playing these games, having this great time for charity. Freedom's a little concerned now. But, again, you know, this is for charity. It's all for Child's Play. You can donate, if you'd like, on the right of the page. If you're on conqueringthegalaxyforcharity.com, there's a donation widget, or if you're watching this on Twitch directly, at the bottom of the Twitch stream, there is a big Child's Play logo you can click on that will take you to the page to donate. We've so far raised $605 out of our $1,000 goal. Every little bit helps. You know, that's why Hendralisk is here. That's why Huck was on earlier. Maddles is going to be on a bit later. So everybody, of course, would super appreciate it if you haven't donated, if you could, you know, any little bit. But anyway, rematching here, guys. We have the crazy upset victory of last game, KJ Freedom. And his opponent, the pro player from Complexity, out for revenge after Freedom managed that totally crazy unexpected win in the last game. It is Complexity's Hendralisk. So we are playing this on King Sejong Station, 2-player map. It'd be really interesting to see what these players do, what Hendralisk does in reaction to that loss in the last game. Hendralisk going for the extractor trick. Both players going for the extractor trick again. Man, these guys just open up exactly the same way. Really just shows how good Freedom actually is. You know, considering he's not a pro player. Gifted amateur. And so far, both players, you know, just continuing to... Ooh! Early pool from Freedom. He's going pool first for this game instead of hatch first. Hendralisk is continuing to go hatch first. This is not really surprising. Freedom's probably concerned that Hendralisk is just going to like go all out and crush him quickly in revenge. So he's trying to opt for the safer build. Hendralisk is unconcerned and just continuing to hatch first. Because he can. So the expansion started for Freedom. Hendralisk has gone gas before pool. This is a big divergence from all of his past games where he has historically taken a late gas, if he's taken gas at all. It will be interesting to see what he does with this gas. Is he going to go just straight up speedlings? Is he going to go fast banelings? Pretty much anything is possible. Firstlings are out on the map for Freedom. None even started yet. Well, the pool isn't even done yet for Hendralisk, but he should be totally fine. First queen about to pop for Freedom. No queens yet for Hendralisk. He has just started his 2. Considering how mass queen he has tended to go most of these games, it's a bit surprising, but considering the last game against Freedom, Freedom does get in with his initialings, gets a good look around, sees the wiggly jiggly spawning pool, knows that speed is underway. Question is, what will Freedom do? He's not yet started his own speed, but his gas, because his gas was a bit later. Lings out for Hendralisk, of course, just going to run right by the queen into the main, where they will be greeted by the second queen. Cleans up the first ling, and should be able to pick off the second without too much trouble. He has seen a lack of... Interesting. Hendralisk saw the Roach Warren, but Freedom immediately cancelled it, started speed, and got a Baneling nest. He is going for the mind games here. Hendralisk again picking off these Overlords, being incredibly annoying. This will supply block Freedom, who does not even have a Overlord in production, so this will supply block him for a little while. First Spine coming out for Hendralisk. He is just trying to make sure that no craziness is going to happen here. Baneling Nest just about to finish for Freedom. This is still unscouted. Hendralisk taking all of his gases. Freedom continuing to play this on a single gas. Speed just about finished. The real question is he going to go mass baneling? Wow, a Spire out from Hendralisk. This, I mean, 2-base Muta is kind of crazy. Looks like a third is going to be taken, presumably by Freedom here momentarily. Freedom's floating a lot of minerals, but presumably that's just to flood his lings and banelings. But this Spire, this is the concerning part. Third has been started for Hendralisk. There we go. And that third actually was not started for Freedom. He went out to act like he was going to take it. Oh man, those lings just avoiding being spotted by that Overlord. However, he will not be able to avoid all of them. This one right here is going to see it coming. But there are a lot of lings out. Gets a good surround on that spine, but I'm not sure if he's going to pick it off in time. Morphing the banelings right in front of him is pretty ballsy. Some reasonable connections with his lings on those banelings. Freedom not really getting a lot with them so far. Manages to cancel that other spine. Loses most of his banelings there. Hendralisk is just engaging this really well. Freedom doing everything he can to keep that damage going. Of course, the mutas are starting to pop now. Freedom has seen them. So the real question is, will he be able to respond? The Lings doing as much damage as they can. A couple of additional banelings morphing. Freedom, I'm doing some pretty nice harassment, but Hendralisk is still way up in supply, way up in workers. And it does not seem too likely that Freedom's going to really get anything done here. He's going all out on these Lings. Getting some damage done. Gonna start going for that third. He does not want to give Hendralisk time to recover from this. But with those mutas, and Freedom just does not have much anti-air response. He does have 2 spores, which, I mean, we all know spores do basically infinity damage against mutas. And he's just really continuing to keep the pressure on with these Lings as much as he can. But as the muta numbers grow and grow, it becomes increasingly unlikely that he will be able to get the necessary damage done. These workers on hold position really doing a great job of keeping Freedom from getting up in that base. I mean, only 7 workers killed for Freedom, which is crazy considering how this started. He did manage to pick off the third from Hendralisk, which is a great pick-off for him, morphing some more banelings, just continuing to run around with those Lings. Just try to do as much damage as he possibly can. But as this game goes on, I mean, Hendralisk double his supply now. Those mutas just keep coming out. Freedom is finally starting to try to transition away from this, getting as many drones as he can. Sniping, oh man, that was such good snipes with those mutas picking off all of the banelings. Really trying to minimize the damage that Freedom can do. Freedom really trying hard to hold his own here. Supply is definitely in Hendralisk's favor at this point, continuing to build all those mutas, and Freedom is just building all of the spores he can. He does not want any mutas ruining his day. Some Lings, of course, running in, but, you know, Queen, couple of Lings, Baneling should keep him totally safe. Check up, see the continued lack of a third. This has to be a huge signal for Hendralisk, of course. His own third having been resumed. And comes in the base, sees all of the Lings still from Freedom. Mutas flying around the map, trying to clean up Overlords. A 4th being taken. Freedom just missed it. Just misses it. The mutas see these Lings moving across the map, so he should be able to pull back and defend these, no problem. Actually cancels the 4th. It's a great idea. Freedom just gonna run right up into the main with these Lings. Just try to get whatever damage done he can. Freedom is just not letting up with the aggression here. But Hendralisk, man, showing those pro skills, really minimizing the damage that Freedom can do. And Freedom's killed 12 workers, and Hendralisk is still up. So this is going to be a tough one. Hendralisk does, of course, have that all-important third. Freedom really needs to get that third established. Mutas, of course, find the pack of Lings. As Freedom continues to try to move in, get all of the damage done. Finally taking his own third, getting his infestation pit going. Freedom he is really going all out with this, but it's just not getting it done. Hendralisk is up 19 workers now, despite the 16 that have been killed. Freedom really needs to transition out of this. Burrow, of course, being researched. Pathogen glands, finally getting those melee upgrades. A Ling Infester, I think, is probably what's coming out of this. Hendralisk is up 50 supply, however. So this will be a tough one for Freedom to manage. I mean, he is certainly giving it his all, though. Big thank you to whoever was our most recent donator, by the way. We're up to $615. So, whoever has donated most recently, thank you. I said every little bit helps. The mutas are moving across the map, though there are so many spores that I can't imagine that Hendralisk will really be able to get anything done. Yeah, he sees it with his changelings and just immediately pulls those mutas back. Starts taking his fourth. Ultralisk Cavern going down. Oh, Hendralisk. Infestors are starting to come out for Freedom. I have to assume he's going to try to do his usual burrow shenanigans. But against Infestors, don't know if that's going to do the trick for him. Still about a 50-60 supply lead for Hendralisk. And yeah, I mean, at this point, Hendralisk is definitely, I think, pretty favored here. A ton of onslaught from Freedom in the early game that he held off superbly. The Mutalisks moving around the map, denying all of the Overlords, denying all of Freedom's vision. So the first thing he knows about these Ultralisks is going to be when they show up at his base. Oh my god, Overlord drops. What? Oh man. Oh, this is not going to be pretty for Freedom. He is going to be so unhappy. Fungals, if I remember correctly, do not work on Ultras, so Freedom unfortunately does not have the right composition to deal with these here. I mean, I do like these getting his spines, but the spines are all at the third. He's trying to push these Overlords back, but he's gonna miss the one with the Ultralisks in it. The Ultralisks are pushing away the one on the side here. Freedom's gotta be kind of suspicious. This one coming up into the main could be quite troublesome. Freedom might actually... Oh god, and there he sees it. Ultras have been dropped. This is real life here, people. Ultralisk drops from Hendralisk. He is showing no mercy in this game. One of the Ultras has been killed. And Ultralisk Cavern has been started for Freedom, but he's lost so many workers. Here we go, the beach balls being thrown down. The Infested Terrans are pretty much the only hope Freedom has of fending this off. I mean, just, yeah, throwing down all of the beach balls he can. These Ultras just tearing it up. I mean, he's up over 100 supply now. These Ultralisks are still going strong. Hendralisk is taking no prisoners after that first game. Continuing to drop Ultras all throughout Freedom's base. Freedom, of course, getting his own Ultras out, but I mean, he's down 100 supply already. It's unlikely that this will make any significant difference here. Most of the Ultras have been cleaned up, but more are under production. 2 still in Freedom's main, wreaking havoc. Another one about to be dropped. Freedom actually doing a reasonably good job picking off the Overlords as much as possible, but oh, there's Freedom's own Ultras, and his Infestors are moving across map to try to counterattack, stabilize the game a little bit. Freedom's Ultras, of course, going strong, trying to hold this back, but I mean, Hendralisk is basically maxed out. It would take a miracle. And of course, the mutas are starting to move into position. The Overseers have seen all of the bird infestors. There's not going to be any of those shenanigans from last game. This time, Hendralisk is ready for the burrow. And Freedom just doing whatever he can, but there's not a whole lot of chance here. The mutas moving in. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was more Overlord or more Ultralisk drops. I'm sorry. How silly of me. There's the GG called from Freedom. That Ultra drop. Oh, Hendralisk. Freedom took that first game, but Hendralisk took this one a little bit more seriously and still played around, had some fun, and got his revenge on Freedom in fantastic style with some crazy ultras. Huge thanks, of course, to Hendralisk for joining us. So yeah, great play from Hendralisk there. Thanks so much for coming on the stream, helping us out, helping us raise money for charity. Oh, it was so much fun. Such good games. Big thanks to everybody. I'm going to take a super short break here, get up and stretch for a minute. I will be right back. Play some ladder for the next hour, and then we will be switching over to some more Hearthstone. Alright, I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, I am back. We're gonna chat with Freedom here a bit. Give me just one sec, we will say hello. See what he thought about those games.
Yo.
Hey man.
That was amazing. Ultra drop. I'm like, where the hell are these ultras coming from? Like, he had 3 bases. At 3 of my bases were ultras. I'm like, how did he sneak those in? I'm like, he must have a nidus? I'm like, no. Do they have burrow movement now? I'm like, no. And I'm like, oh god, ultra drop. I think you can load 1 per Overlord, right?
Yep, 1 per Overlord.
That is absolutely nuts, man.
Watching it happen was just so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I was like attacking him, and then it lost steam. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do next. I mean, I guess I could play macro, but that's not gonna work. It's like, I guess I'll just try to catch him with infestors. He saw it with the changeling, and I'm like, oh.
Yep.
You know, you can't expect to hide it from him. So.
Yeah, but still, you took that first game.
Yeah, the first game I played him straight up, because I know I can't deny scout for someone as good as him. You know. You can kind of send an Overlord, see what I'm up to. I tried to trick him on the second game with a fake Roach, but it kind of worked because I was able to attack him and do some damage, but not enough, you know. Yeah,
it was sneaky, but like he had like great hold position on his ramp with workers to keep you from getting to the main. And
exactly, I needed to get in there, and that would make it a huge advantage for me. But he just blocked that perfectly.
Yep.
You know, it was insane. My Mordred, who was in our league, stayed over to watch me play, and he's like, man, you're moving so fast. I was like, shh, quiet, I'm trying to focus. It was insane, man. And then even when I was winning against Hendralisk, I was like, he's got to have a gold somewhere or something. I'm like, I kept looking around. Like, what the hell? You saw me, right? Try to sense stuff. I'm like, okay, maybe he does. I'm like, oh my god, this could actually happen.
Yep.
He said he went this is a style, it's like a nice style with the infestors, but I went in just at the right time, and my macro was toe to toe. You know, and that's why it ended up working. Remember that